Hello everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in on my very first video. I do apologize for the first time setup we've got going on. I recently moved and things are still kind of in shambles. I do have a mount for my microphone somewhere, not sure where, so we're gonna be a little superstar today and hold it. It'll be really fun. I'm excited to get into the build. So we are working on a dream home decorator playthrough right now, and I've got the character set up. Her name is Mabel Rains, and she's got some pretty cool attributes going on. So let's go ahead and hop in and take a look at her. Alrighty, so here we are looking at Miss Rains. We've got a little bit of money left in the bank account after the renovation that I did that you'll see here in a little bit. But first we're going to take a look at her in the create a sim. We've got a nice simple outfit for her everyday outfit. I feel like she's a big crop top supporter. I feel like she likes green and yellow and a lot of neutral colors. I did want to use a lot of items from the Dream Home Decorator pack just to make her look a little bit more sophisticated. But I feel like some of these other outfits we're not going to be spending so much time in, so I didn't work super hard on them. Normally I just work with like a randomized sim. So she was randomized, and then I just changed her hair and her eyes and her eyebrows a little bit. So if she looks a little funky to you, that's the point. Like, I want somebody who's different. I want somebody who stands out. You'll see I do choose a couple likes and dislikes for her just to get her started. She does have the popular aspiration. She wants as many friends as possible and she wants to party all the time. I feel like she really embodies the woman that I wish I could be. So she's going to be gregarious from that. And then she also is materialistic, which I don't think will be an issue for us during this gameplay. She wants to buy new things all the time, which should be pretty simple for us to do. She's also going to have the insider trait and the perfectionist trait. I was hoping that we would get just some nice products from that. I did say that she likes painting, so hopefully we'll experiment a little bit with painting in there. We're going to hop into the speed build. I've got it sped up quite a bit at this point. The reason for that being that I end up not picking this apartment. I really liked it at first, and I like the area that it's in. It's in San Myshuno, but something was just off with it. It was originally a 2-bed, 1-bathroom apartment, and the layout was screwed. And I don't even know how they did that originally, because they had this bed like back in the corner where I have the bathroom at this point, and it just wasn't working. So you'll see I try to work out a couple different layouts here, but the kitchen was going to end up being way too tiny. I didn't have room for the stove or the fridge or anything like that. So you'll see like I think about inserting a wall, but I'm not quite sure. Then I ended up trying to change where the bedroom sits in the apartment. It's really tough because all of the windows in this apartment are all on one side of it, and it doesn't give you a lot of options of where to put a bedroom while still having nice window space in the living space as well. So you see I try to configure like a kitchen space and a living room space, but it just doesn't work. So I go right back to the beginning and stare at it for a little bit. I think, okay, we're going to try to stick a bedroom in here and see where a bed could even fit. And the answer is not really anywhere. There's not a place that you can get the bed in the bedroom that you can even fit a nightstand next to it. So it was just not working. I didn't like where the windows were placed. I didn't like where the main door was placed. So we end up going from this original apartment, the 130021 Chic Street. That was the original one, the 2-bed, 1-bath. We end up going and stealing Miss Pizzazz's house. So she had a really sad apartment in here. It was a studio apartment. She only had a single bed, or not a single bed. She had a single chair at her kitchen table, which was not fun, not cute. So we end up going in and bulldozing it and living our best life in there. So you'll see here, this is what we were originally working with. I don't know what EA is ever thinking when they do a build. Like, I don't know why they design things the way that they do. We've got a TV dead center of the room. only a 2-person couch. The desk is off of the window, which is weird to me. Like, yeah, it would be weird against the window too, but I just don't even know why you would put the bedroom space over there. The single chair in the kitchen is the saddest thing I've ever seen. And it's just not a great space for entertainment. It's not a great space for an insider to live and have all her parties at. So I'm like, this is not working. We're going to bulldoze this. So after we get rid of that, my main interest was getting the bathroom out of the area that it's in, because I feel like when you come in the front door, there could be this big open space right there, but you've got the bathroom right there and it's taking up way too much room. So I ended up utilizing the fact that the elevator juts into the apartment. Like, it's already jutting in, so you might as well make it an even bigger jut and work a bathroom into that space. So I go ahead and set aside some room for the bathroom there, and then the bedroom is going to be behind that, which I think worked really well. You'll see me throw in a couple just like filler items so I know where things are going to sit, and then I get started on painting everything and getting the floors how I want them, just so that everything I'm looking at is a little bit prettier and a little bit nicer. I'm also going to get a filler table in there. I love this Mount Komorebi table. I use it all the time. I don't end up keeping it in this build, but I do use that a lot. So you'll see I go in with Dream Home Decorator kitchen stuff. I think I wanted her apartment to be super Dream Home Decorator. Like, I wanted it to look like she's the bitch that like is on her TikTok, like repainting her cabinets and convincing everybody else to repaint their cabinets. And she's always posting like her DIY projects and gaining a following through that. So that was kind of like my image for her while I was building this kitchen. I really like how it turned out. I think the yellow is really cute. And this is just like a baseline for where we're starting at. I want to expand upon this. I did forget a couple things. I forgot a range hood for the oven and I forgot a trash can, which isn't a huge deal because it is an apartment. So they've got that trash can out in the hallway, but I definitely need to get a trash can in there. Then I move on to the living room in here. I wanted to do a full L sectional couch, but it would be blocking that bedroom door. So I just went with 2 little couches and then a nice TV console viewing space. I think it turned out pretty well. I think the layout is a lot more functional than the original build. So I'm liking how it looks. At this point, once I put that TV down, I realized that I had a budget, which is something that I'm not super used to. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta actually get things that the sim needs to live into this build. So I moved on to the bathroom. I got mostly cheaper bathroom items except for the vanity that I ended up choosing, which was a Dream Home Decorator one. I thought we might as well keep that lighter wood tone as a theme throughout the build. And then I threw that tiny home shelf into there. I use that tiny home shelf in every single bathroom that I've ever built. It is the love of my life. And I also love this Mount Komorebi rug that I used. I love sizing that one up as well and using it in living spaces and with kitchen tables and stuff like that. I like that it has a really natural shape and it's just something a little different. And then I did want to put a cute yellow tile in the bathroom. I think it's probably not very realistic for real life to have a tile with that large of grout in it in your bathroom, but for the Sims, it's perfectly fine and it keeps the yellow theme going. So I thought that was very cute to have in there. And then I liked using this little desk to fit this awkward nook in the bedroom. I didn't really know what else to do with that space just because that elevator jutting in and the shower jutting in just does give the bedroom a little bit of an awkward shaping thing. But now we have all the items we need for the sim to actually survive in the build, so we can start sprucing it up a little bit. I didn't want to fully flesh the apartment out because we will be living and playing through in it, so I want it to have some room to evolve. I hate how these walls come down in the apartment, like how you can see the neighbor's apartment and the walls are down in our apartment. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I feel like that whole left wall should be facing up when I have that mode on because I don't need to see the neighbor's floor plan. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So that really frustrated me, and I tried to put different things on that wall to make it stand up. It didn't work, so that was annoying. Now we move on to the curtains. I use these curtains in almost every build, not necessarily because I love them a ton, but because there aren't a lot of options for curtains. I also use this bunny in every kitchen that I make. I love the cottage living pack so much, and I think that that bunny is the cutest thing. If I could actually have it, I would. And then I just threw another painting up to complete the look. I love the pride paintings that they added, but for some reason I just struggle using those colors, the really like neon purple and the neon pink. It doesn't really fit with apartments a lot for me. So I ended up just using something else. And then you'll see I try to put something in here to like get that wall to stand up, but nothing really fit naturally. So that's the whole build. That's what we're starting out with. Now we go into live mode here just to do a little tour. So it's a great place to start. Like, we've got a nice little kitchen table, some yellow kitchen cabinets, a yellow couch. I think it's a great space for entertaining now, something that our insider sim will love to use. And it's really nice. You've got great views of the city. What's crazy to me is that this area in the Sims costs the same to live as in the food district, which is weird. Like, I think you would work your way up, but who knows? Yeah, that is the entire build. We're just going to take a quick peek at the bedroom real quick, and that'll be it. I really enjoy you guys taking a look at today's video, and I hope you enjoyed the speed build and are excited to see the playthrough that we're going to do with Dream Home Decorator. I do have some more videos coming up, so leave a comment down below and let me know what you want to see. I have a few speed builds to choose from to put up next, so let me know if you'd like to see the Blue Metal Secret Room Modern Oasis Springs build, the Breaking Bad modern home, that's where my drug dealer lives, and then I also have a modern Oasis Springs starter and a witch's hut. So let me know what you're interested in seeing, and I will be posting that next time. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.